Shalom, shalom, brother Amatazia. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bashima Mashiach, Wamalak Yahweh Shad, right? Shabbat Shalom. Lord willing, you brothers, sisters, and children been waxing mighty in the spirit, right? You've been enduring, right? You've been praying, fasting, studying, making call election sure, standing 10 toes down for the name of the Lord, right? By praying, fasting, reading, right? Exhorting one another, loving one another, right? And displaying the same grace, mercy, and long suffering, right? Towards one another in these last days. And that you're watching the prophecies, right? You staying occupied in the prophecies, you keeping watch, you being circumspect, right? Leading into this Passover, and that you stay girded in this thing, man. And Lord willing, we get the kingdom through the Spirit, right? It's not gonna be a real long video, right? We finna start camping in a little bit, but I wanted to go into this. I titled this, "For whose sake I am sorry," man. And whose sake are we talking about, right? We're not sorry for all nations. I want to kick it off with this. I want to kick it off with this precept, right? This second Esdras chapter 8 and verse number 15. Now therefore, Lord, I will speak touching man in general, thou knowest best, but touching thy people, for whose sake I am sorry, man. He said, hey, I'm sorry for my people, man. And in this truth, man, hey, we nationalists through the Spirit, man. Right? We only care for our people. Yes, yeah, we're racist. We only care for our nation. We only care for the nation of Israel. So we're nationalists in this thing, man. Right? We don't care about the other nations and their well-beings. Right? We come out here strictly for our people, man, to heal our people. Right? So, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, for the things that we see that are brought upon our people, man, hey, it makes us sad, man. Right? We may be joking on the highways and byways sometimes, but hey, you know what I'm saying? Inside, man, we really hurting, man. Right? It's a saying. It says, in the world, they be saying, he laughing on the outside, but he crying on the inside. That's how we is through the Spirit when we see our people, man. Right? We seeing them strung out on drugs. Right? We seeing they mind destroyed. They led to this damn doctrine. They led to this doctrine, this ideology, this philosophy. Hey, man, and the servants of the Lord, who has the truth, who has the knowledge of the Most High, who can see these things, hey, it grieves us, man. It vexes us. Right? We're sorry for these people, man, because they don't have the understanding of the Lord. I'm gonna read that again. It says, now therefore, Lord, I will speak touching man in general, thou knowest best, but touching thy people, for whose sake I am sorry. Right? Reading on, it says, for thine inheritance, for whose cause I mourn. And you ain't in the spirit if you never broke down or felt some type of compassion amongst your people, man. Because you got some men and women, they come into this truth and they become high and mighty, like they better than everybody else, man. When the Lord, hey, chose you, when the Lord brought you out of the dung, man, and we're set on a mission to be a light to bring our people out of the world. Right? It says, for whose sake I am, it's like, I'm going to read that from the top. Verse 16. Second Esdras 8 and 16. And for thine inheritance, and for whose cause I mourn, and for Israel, for whom I am heavy, and for Jacob, for whose sake I am troubled, man. And men of the Lord, hey, we go through a lot of hell and turmoil being out here to preach to our people, man. Hey, we get trouble, man. We up studying, trying to figure out more ways to feed the sheep, man. And when you come out to the midst of the people, man, to wake them up, to show them these words, man, what the Most High put on our spirit, right? Hey, it comes troubling. That's what Jeremiah said, man, in the 20th chapter, man. For when I cried out, man, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's been let me get that real quick. I don't want to misquote it. All right, he said it became a reproach unto him. Jeremiah chapter 20 and verse number it's like I'm in Isaiah, see that? Jeremiah chapter 20 and verse number I'm gonna start at 8. It says, "For since I spake, I cried out, I cried violence and spoil, because the word of the Lord was made a reproach unto me and a derision daily," man. So, hey, you know what I'm saying? It becomes troubling, you know what I'm saying? All the work that you put in, all the sacrifice that you put in, right? To see your people buck up against this word, man. To see them damn cast these words behind their back. They continue to do their folly and wickedness. They get drunk. Right? Cause they do some wickedness on Wash Ave down in St. Louis, man. Drunk, shaking tail, right? All Jake want to do is get on the you know what's, man. Set on a mission, getting high. That's all they want to do, man. That's all on their mind. They don't want to hear nothing good, right? Nothing to better them as a man or a woman, right? To help their children. They don't want to do these things, man. So it's troubling. All right, let me go back to that. It says 2nd Esdras 8. I mean 2nd Esdras 8 and verse number 17. "Therefore will I begin to pray before thee for myself and for them." So, hey, you got to be in the spirit of praying for these people, man. Right? When you see your people, hey, pray for them, man. You never know who amongst these people that's in the world, who men may call 2/3, that might be the elect, man. Because we was once a part of that crowd. We was once among these people. And somebody might have prayed for you to come in this thing. You don't know how the Most High work. You never know what brother prayed that, hey, the elect wake up, or hey, somebody come back in this truth. And you was the one that came back in this thing. So why can't you do the same thing and pray for somebody that's out in the world, while you see them amongst the sheep, scattered, and you pray for these people, man. And Lord willing, it's all of the Most High, but he brings you back in this thing, man. Bring these people back, right? And that's on you. We got to pray for these people, man. It says what? It says, verse 17 again. "Therefore I will begin to pray before thee for myself and for them." Let me get this precept, right? A classic precept in the book of Romans, chapter 10 and verse 1. In the book of Romans, chapter 10 and verse 1. "Brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to God for Israel is that they might be saved," man. So your prayer and your desire is that your nation wakes back up, man. That your nation becomes saved. That your nation comes out of Babylon, man. That your nation gets their act together. That they get their spirit right in these last days. Right? That should be your prayer. That should be your desire, man. That's where your mind should be. That's where your heart should be at, man. Praying for your nation. Because you got to have some type of compassion for your people. It's not just go out and stunt with the precepts, man, and show you how much knowledge you got. No, we really trying to feed the sheep. We really trying to wake the people back up, man. You really got to have some compassion amongst your people. Your heart should feel heavy when you see your brother damn out here homeless, man. When that man was probably a prince back on in the ancient days, man. He could have been anybody. And you just neglect that man. Right? You just neglect him. Yeah, just let him go about his day. That's off. Right? And you gotta feed that man. Both spiritually and physically. Right? So Paul said his heart's desire and prayer to God for Israel is that they might be saved. Right? That's where your mind should be at. Let me go back to 2nd Esdras 8 and verse number 17. It says, "Therefore I will begin to pray before thee for myself and for them, for I see the falls of us that dwell in the land." And don't you see what's going on around you amongst your people? Right? Like I said earlier, everybody's strung out on drugs. Because they got everybody on this finball now, man. This damn fentanyl. Right? You literally, with every hit, you're taking the risk of dying or ODing. Right? And our people strung out on that now, man. They drunkards, right? Damn, the woman all jammed up and provocative. They don't give it down no more. I mean, it's bad out here now, man. Right? It's all bad. Hey, did you see the falls of our people? And even Esther was in that spirit. Let me get this precept real quick. She said, how can I endure to see the falls of my people, man? And if you're not thinking like this, you ain't in the right spirit. All right, let me get this real quick. You are not in the right spirit. All right, this is the book of Esther, chapter 8, and verse number 6. And it reads, it says, for how can I endure to see the evil that should come on to my people, man? She said, look, I can't even endure this, man. I can't go forward to see my people, right, fall. I can't endure and continue to go to see my people continue to get shot down and be bugged out here. That's why and if you have this mindset, it's going to push you to go harder and want to serve and feed the flock, man. However way whichever on your spirit to do. Whatever gift the Most High gives you to do it, and you going to do it. Because you have that mindset, look, I can't even endure to keep seeing this, man. That's why a lot of brothers be saying, man, we got to get out of here. I hate it here. Right? Because we hate this. We hate to see this, man. Right? What it say in Deuteronomy? Right? Real quick. That's part of the curses. All right, let me get that real quick. That's part of the curses. All right, Deuteronomy 28. And I believe that's verse, let me see if I can find that precept. 28 and verse number, Salakia. And see if I can find this precept of the spirit. If not, you should be mad. It's kind of heard this. Deuteronomy 28 and verse 34. All praise to the Most High. It says, so that thou shalt be mad for the sight of thine eyes which thou shalt see, man. So you should be mad seeing the things that's going on amongst your people. All the things that's going, and you should be mad. It should piss you off. Right? And it should make you want to go hard in this thing through the spirit. Right? Because you're going to have compassion. Like Yahushua, he had compassion. Right? Esther, let me finish that out. Esther, she had compassion amongst her people that she couldn't endure. She couldn't endure to see our people fall like this, man. And in the context, she couldn't endure to see Haman try to kill our people, man. Do a massacre on our people. Right? So Esther chapter 8 and verse 6, I'm going to read that again. It says, for how can I endure to see the evil that shall come unto my people? Or how can I endure to see the destruction of my kindred, man? And you can't endure, man. If you in the spirit, if you really love your people, and you can't endure to see that, man. I mean, St. Louis wicked, man. We literally saw a shootout. We saw a shootout right in front of us, man. And it was a brother we taught multiple times. And he got shot. And it was sad, man. We kind of went over there, kind of seen them from afar off. You know, the cops was all surrounding and everything. But us had compassion, man. Like, we were just shaking our head like, damn, man. It's madness. Right? It's sad, man. Right? Your own brother, own kindred trying to kill each other. Right? We all jammed up. I mean, it was really nothing new under the sun because, the kings of Israel was trying to kill each other. But we were supposed to be dwelling in peace, man. The Lord said it in the book of Baruch, man. If we would have kept the law, we would have dwelt in peace forever. So we can't endure to see these things, man. That's why we shake the hand more harder, man. To show the sins of Israel that we got to get our act together. We got to repent. Right? We got to change. We got to come back to the Lord. We got to start keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. We got to believe on his son, Yahushua. Right? That died for you to keep the commandments. And showed you how to walk this walk. Like it said in the book of Hebrews, the 12th chapter, man. He's our author and finisher of our faith, man. So look upon the Lord. So we can't endure to see these things. And Yahushua, he had the same compassion. I don't want to get that real quick in the book of Matthew. Right, at the 9th chapter, I believe, verse 36. Right, book of Matthew, chapter 9, and verse, I'm going to start at 35. And Yahushua went about all the cities and villages, teaching in their synagogues and preaching the gospel of the kingdom and healing every sickness and every disease among the people, man. And that's how, you know what I'm saying, brothers, we go out, we preach the word. You know what I'm saying? Brothers might go to various cities, go to various parts of that city, right? And preach the word where our people at. And it says what? But when he saw the multitudes, he was moved with compassion on them. So, hey, Yahushua, he saw the multitudes, man, and he had compassion. Kind of got sorrowful. You know what I'm saying? Hey, probably, hey, you know what I'm saying, through the spirit, kind of probably shed a tear, man, kind of weep, man. His heart kind of got heavy when he saw the people. Why? It says, because they fainted. It says what? And were scattered abroad as sheep having no shepherd, man. And our people do walk around like they don't know who to follow, what to think, what to do, and they just follow their damn flesh. Whatever seems right to their flesh, they just do it. And that's why we have the Lord, man. He showed us what to do. He showed us what to put our trust in. He showed us how to move in the spirit and how to kill the flesh, man. How to how to kill that old man. Right? And become in the newness of the Lord. Right? So I'm going to read that one more time. It says, and he was moved with compassion on them because they fainted and were scattered abroad as sheep having no shepherd. And let me get this precept in the book of Jeremiah. Because our people do walk around as sheep with no shepherd, man. And we have a shepherd. We have the Lord, man. He's our shepherd. Remember that Psalms 23, our people's favorite precept? That's their favorite precept. But they walk around like they have no shepherd, man. It makes no sense. They said the Lord, they literally it starts off, Psalms 23:1, the Lord is my shepherd. But you move as if you have no shepherd. As if you have no one to answer to. You just do your own thing like the book of Judges, man. Everyone moved in their own heart, in their own spirit. All right, whatever seemed good unto them, they did. And that's off. All right, so let me get this real quick. In the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50 and verse 6. My people have been lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray. They have turned them away unto the mountains. They have gone from mountain and hill. They have forgotten their resting place, man. They forgot the Lord, which was their which was their resting place, their strong tower of defense, their refuge, man. Right, where they can go and run to whenever they have any problems. Right, it was the Lord. They forgot about that, and they followed all these false leaders and false prophets, and it led them nowhere. It led them astray. So we have a shepherd, and you men and you women that are in this truth, you got to have compassion upon these people, right? Have patience, right? Work on the fruits of the spirit with these people. And you can't call, I'm going to call these brothers. You can't call everybody 2/3, man. You might be 2/3. I'm tired of brothers say, yeah, it's 2/3 on the earth. And someone might move in the spirit of a person that could be a 2/3, but you can't emphatically say that person's 2/3, right? Brother just say, yeah, she gonna be destroyed. 2/3, she 2/3, right? Yeah, we tried to deal with her. She 2/3. Well, hey, brother, right? You might fall out of this thing, and the Lord might bring that brother or sister in this thing in your place, like he did to Saul. and rose David up. And he told Saul, look, I got somebody better than you. They way better than you. Right? So you got to stop saying that and have compassion upon these people and teach these people, right, the ways of the Lord. Right? But with that, I'm pressed for time. Right? Lord willing, this was edifying. Right? Lord willing, you continue to strive for the mastery. Right? You continue to run the race and do in these last days. Right? And keep hold on the Lord, Yahweh, by Shema Mashiach. Omalak Yahushua. Kum Yashal. Shalom.